Hello. Hello. It's stream o'clock. How's it going? My name is Endeavorance. It is Tuesday, August 20th? 20th. And also, there's a year in there I haven't checked. I didn't look in a calendar to figure out the year. I'm sorry I cannot give you that information right now. Please check back at a later date, which may or may not also have a year in it. Hello, everybody. I hope that you are doing extremely well on this here blessed Tuesday. Has there ever been a blessed Tuesday? Like, ever? Is Tuesday blessedable? Is it blessed? Y'all, I forgot that I had this. This is one of those like neck mounted personal cooling fans. Yo. I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully you can't hear it, but it's just blowing at my face. It's lovely. Does that work well? Asks Ollie. It does, actually. It's got 3 settings. The highest setting you might actually be able to hear. Nope. It's not showing up on the, maybe you can hear it if I'm also talking. I don't actually know. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Also, goodbye, Sky. Have fun getting back to work. I'm so sorry that's happening for you. Let's say hi to everybody. We've got a lot to talk about today, and we've got a lot to do in Baldur's Gate later as well. There's also a dog. He's making noises. He wants to be peace, darling.
Where is the dog?
For an elder. Wait, where's the dog? What are you doing under there? He is underneath my desk. Okay. Wow. Okay, hold on. Hi. Okay, Fellwing with a 249 on the roll. You'll notice that was one of the things I was going to get to. 17 months, dear Lord. Okay, God, we have so many things to get to. Flynn is currently underneath my desk. I will get to that soon. You will notice that there's a couple of small tweaks to the stream. So there's now like a notification feed up here. So whenever you redeem stuff or do sounds or whatever, it'll make a nice stack of notifications, all your rolls and whatnot. You'll be able to see all of that. I didn't love how it was one at a time before, so now it's a nice stack so that nobody gets overlooked, which is great. And then also, the dice rolls now happen on the main screen. So if you do a dice roll, it rolls on much bigger dice on like directly over my face. So, yep, see, Emery sings praises. So, yep, hey, there's a die right on my face. And it also tells you that there. So I think these are going to be some fun changes. Now you can roll dice directly over my face, and it'll be a bit more of a ooh, what's that? It also means that if you roll a ton of dice, there is more space for that to happen. So we'll see about possibly having more ways to roll a lot of dice at once in the future. But for now, that is all I had the time to do this morning, in addition to a bunch of other stuff that I did this morning that I'll get to and talk about soon. But we have to say hello to people. I need to show you the dog because he's currently, hold on. Hold on. Look. This is what I'm dealing with right now. All right. Here are the hands. Here are the knees, right? Head, shoulders, knees, toes are off screen. You gotta pay for that. But look at this. What am I supposed to do about this? About this animal? That's my foot pedal right here. This is where I'm supposed to control the stream, right? And he's like, okay, but what if you used me? What if you used my head to control the stream? Yeah. Or maybe my paws. What if you use my paws to control the stream? Or the snoot? Maybe if the snoot can control the stream? He's like, no. Well, it looks like Coffee Mom redeemed to give Flynn a treat. So let's go ahead and do that. Shall we? All right, let's do that. I see that there's also a hydrate, which has been redeemed by Water Goddess. Thank you. Holding hands isn't making for good dog time. All right, All right, let's give the dog a treat. Here, bud. This comes from Coffee Mom, okay? Now he's happy. Now he is happy. Did Throwball not work? No, it worked. Throwball worked. Mo has it now. I saw it. I synced it on the stream. Mo has the ball now. Yep. All right, give Flynn a treat. Yeah. Oh, good, great. I can push notifications back to the screen. Excellent, wonderful. Which means I can do something like get hype about the fact that Fellwing subbed. Oh, nope, that's just going to show that Mo has the ball. Oh, well. Sneaky ball catch, indeed. All right, let's say hello to people. Let's say hello to people. And let's worry about everything else ever later. Hello, Coffee Mom. Hello, Ollie. Hello, Mo. Hello, Shard. Hello, Prince X Domino. Hello, Name. Hello, Robin. Hello, Emery. Hello, Sky, but I'm not sure if Sky is even still here. Jordally Poo Poo, hello. Milo, still Mitochondria, loving it. Hello. Water Goddess, hello. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Hello to Vampire Winter says, I tuned into the stream, but stuff keeps happening. Bryce, hello. Kev the Human, hello. Also welcome in to Vampire Winters. Welcome. Trying not to miss anybody. Fellwing, again, the 17 months. My goodness, unbelievable. Thank you for everything. It is wonderful that you're still here and haven't given up on me yet. Hello, Griffin. How's it going? Hello, very anxious. Can't believe you let us throw dice at your face. Look, what is the point of having a face if not to have people throw dice at it? Hello to Makeshift Stew. How's it going? Tomato, hello. Fanakari, hello. Mellow, hello. What's going on? Former Future Frog, hello. Jack, hello. Mo says rib update. Still broken. Breathing better, but unexpected stuff hurts. Why'd you go and break your rib? What are you doing that for? Don't do that. Ribs are meant to not be broken. It's better when they're not broken. Hello, it's H. How's it going? Breathing is good. Breathing is great, honestly. Breathing is super good. H just used an emote that's not on, or it's not working in the stream real quick. I want to try a thing real quick. Twitch emote lookup. I want to see if I can make this be a thing real quick. Okay, doing this, click the thing, and then now it should work. Now we can cat jam. Very good. Let's see, 2 of them. Fractures on 5 and 6. I have a pencil in my hand. When did this happen? I'm putting that down. I don't remember picking that up. Mello says, attempting to defrost from the office, but it's also cool outside. It is finally a reasonable temperature outside today. It's like 70 something today. Hot damn. Oh God. H, you're H. You're using more emotes that aren't yet set up in the overlay. And that's okay. It's okay, because I can add them. So now that will work too. I'm looking into, all right, let me back. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna add that to my list of things to talk about. How emotes. All right. I have too many things to talk about, and y'all are giving me more things to talk about. Problematic, but that's why we stream, and that's why we stream for multiple hours. Today's tea is coffee. Today's tea is coffee, and the mug is really good. For those who have not seen this mug before, I've got it's foxes and polar bears, and whew, they do be tumbling. They do be tumbling. Okay, more. Hold on, Emery, I got you. More emotes that I don't have support for yet, but will in a just a moment. In just a moment. As a reminder, if anybody wants to, okay. Let's just hold up. No, I'm struggling on sequencing right now. If it's not deeply obvious, and the pencil's back in my hand. The pencil is back in my hand. Everything is happening around me, and nothing is happening based on like what I intend to be doing. It's just things are just happening. Water Goddess wants me to hydrate. I can do that. Let's get down to business.
That's rough, buddy.
Defeat the Huns. I'm gonna start with the stream overlay or the emotes thing. So here's how emotes work in my stream overlay. For those who are not a long time viewer or haven't heard my whole like spiel about this before. First of all, welcome to like the best stream on the internet, I think. And I'm basing that off of a poll. Let's just do a poll real quick, actually. Poll, is this the best stream? Question mark. Yes or no? But yes, actually. Please vote. And while you're voting, I will say that the way that this works is this entire overlay is like a custom app that I built that integrates with the like chat bot that's in chat and whatnot. You can customize your name, you can customize your color, your pronouns, how you show up in the chat box and everything. But because of that, I don't actually have it. It doesn't like use the native Twitch chat stuff, and so I need like my system has to be aware of packets like collections of emotes, and that is taking more effort than I expected it to. So I have to manually add emotes by way of just adding an entire channel. So if you want to preemptively add the emotes for your favorite other channels where you know that you like to use their emotes quite a bit, you can use exclamation point add emotes and then the name of channel. So just like that, you can do exclamation point add emotes, and then the name of the channels that you want to see working on my stream overlay, and my stream overlay will go out, grab all their emotes, and start supporting them in chat. So if you've got a lot of emotes that you like to use, you can help me out in building up the collection doing that. So there's that. Let's end this poll, see where we're at. Yes, this is the best stream on the internet. Good. It's official now. That's democracy, baby. And it also should tell you the other results now too. It should, I believe it should have dumped into chat what the rest of the results were. Question mark? Did that work? Yes, it did work. Who voted? There's 4 votes for no, but yes, actually. There's 4 people who wanted to zag on him. And frankly, I appreciate it. I appreciate the zag. I do. I really do. Former Future Frog has redeemed Dev Rolls dice. All right, let's get this set up. Let's get this going. Let's get this moving, shall we?
Look who's out here.
Because we got a lot to talk about, as I said. Griffin. 8 months with a 64 rolled directly on my face. Well done. Here is a dice roll receptacle. I need to roll dice. I'm going to roll this custom D4 that has a piece of newspaper in it that says still. Or no, it says hello, actually. That's a 1. That was going to determine how many D20s I roll, which is, I guess, 1. Whoops. So we're going to roll the big boy, the big sparkly shiny boy. All right. 5. We've had better rolls. I'm just gonna add a 0. Just gonna add a 0. Just gonna add a 0 to that 5, because Oofa doofa, honestly. A genuine oofa. At least it's a sparkly 5. It was a sparkly 5. Okay.
Look who's out here re-upping their sub like some kind of hero.
Jordly Poo Poo. Oh, wait. H subscribed for 2 months. And Jordly Poo Poo rolled a 4. And H rolled a 16. And Mellowette has the ball. My goodness. Back into the office tundra. Have fun, dev and chat. Mellowette, I thought you were saying have a fun dev and chat. And I was like, well, I can try to be a fun dev.
Hey,
Fanakri with a 19.
Gifted subscriptions. Thank you for that.
A hype train has started. Jack rolled an 18. I'm just reading everything that's coming through. Just like a toddler. Jack with the gifted sub. Thank you so very, very much. Okay. So, quick rant. Quick rant. And then I've got a thing that I'm very excited to start talking about.
Thank you for that.
Inky with 5 gifted subs and a 49. But Inky with 5 gifted subs, thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know why it's doing lurking and returning from lurking notifications twice, but whatever. So here's a rant. This rant is not a fun rant. It's just a I'm ranting rant because I need to get this off my chest. I was in a bit of a mood yesterday. I was in a bit of a mood yesterday, and it came about because I'm very tired of the actuallys. I'm very tired of the actuallys. I got actuallied so much yesterday, so unnecessarily, and that, like, if anybody follows me on various social platforms, I posted a thing that was about, like, hey, please make sure that, like, if you're gonna correct someone, make sure you understand what they're saying and what they're, like, how they see things, and, like, then ask yourself, is this a necessary thing for me to post to, like, correct someone, or, like, try to appear as though I can correct someone? And, like, what that sparked from, I forget the exact interaction, but for example, I remember what it sparked from. It started from a person left a comment on yesterday's Stuff Keeps Happening that was, they were really, really upset about my metaphor of a restaurant when talking about NVIDIA. Let me back up just a smidge to give a little bit of context for those who didn't see yesterday's Stuff Keeps Happening. In short, NVIDIA did a bad and downloaded a ton of YouTube videos and whatnot to train their AI. The typical thing that all the AI people are doing. They download a ton of stuff they don't have the rights to, use it to try to train their AI, and then so on and so forth. Water Goddess with 5 gifted subs. Thank you. And congrats to everybody who got a gifted sub. And also Water Goddess with a 50. W Goddess, indeed. That's what the W in water stands for W. Moving on. So, NVIDIA was slurping up a bunch of data that they don't have the rights to train their AI so they could sell it as a product. I made a metaphor that was intentionally an absurd metaphor. That is like a restaurant saying, we respect farmers, but we have the right to use their fruit in any way we see fit, after the restaurant was caught stealing billions of dollars worth of fruit from farms. Someone got really upset in my comments because they made the point that if you steal fruit, then that takes the fruit as a physical thing from the farm, and the farm no longer has that, versus if you download something illegally, you're making a copy of it, and so that's not a one-to-one metaphor. And they essentially got upset about the metaphor and then started to argue that I was, like, making the same argument as, like, big legal entities that sue people for copyright infringement. And I was, because the issue at hand is copyright infringement. Like, I'm not passing judgment on the oh, the pencil watch is down. I'm sorry. I actually still want this on. I'm not passing judgment on copyright law. Like, this is not a video in which I am saying, here are my thoughts on copyright law. What I'm saying is, copyright law exists. It is well understood. It has flaws for sure, but it still is the law of the land. And whether or not you agree with it, this is a one of the richest companies in the world abusing, like, just wantonly breaking copyright laws. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This person was mad for no reasonable way. Hello, Trips. And so I just responded being like, it's not that deep. Like, it's a ridiculous metaphor on purpose. And then I was like, yeah, please, like, don't come lashing out at people. Like, very obviously, we are aligned on basically everything here. And you're finding the one thing, you're like inventing a thing to not be aligned with me on. And you're getting mad about that. And that happens so frequently. Of like, I say a thing, people then insert a second half of the thing that I said that is of their own design and of their own projection onto me, and then they get mad at me about that, or they actually me about that, or they like assume that that must be the truth. So frequently I will talk about something and someone will be like, you're just realizing this, and it's like, why would you think that? What makes you think that, like, because I'm talking about this, I must have just learned about it? Like, you are the one that came up with that reality, and then you are putting that out there on me. Stop it, right? So I posted like a rant about like, hey, please, like, know what you're talking about, like, know who you're talking to, understand what the impacts of what you're saying are. I posted that on the internet, and I got pushback. I got somebody actuallying me on my post about calming down with the actuallys, because this person actuallyed me and was like, this is offensive to people with less privilege, which is mind-boggling. They were like, some people don't have white male privilege, and so it's on you to qualify what you say so that they can better understand you. And I'm like, what? The way that we help marginalized people is to uplift and support and protect and stand in the way of bigotry while laying down the groundwork for getting actual meaningful social improvements such that they don't face these threats in the future. Not preempting every single post that I make on the internet with a full biography that they are required to read in order to have the proper context to understand what I'm saying. They can go on their own, learn things. Oh my God. Like, it's just more, I want to appear to be the most woke person in the room, and so I'm going to just spew the dumbest shit imaginable. And then I clapped back because obviously, like, I clapped back and I was like, dog, you just did the thing. And they got upset with me and blocked me. Anyway, with that, like, I was kind of primed from that interaction, and then I spent the rest of the day reading my comments and on my post about the update on Gaza that I posted to Instagram and TikTok. I say that the official death toll is over 40,000. That is true. There is an asterisk there, which is that the official death toll hasn't been updated in a long time, and there has since been a third-party estimate of a death toll that is making the rounds, and so a lot of people have a number in their head, and they hear Gaza death toll, and if it's not the number that they've most recently heard, they want to immediately jump and prove that they are the most on top of it person in the world, and try to call me out for it. So, in the video that was posted to TikTok and Instagram, as I'm saying, the official death toll is over 40,000. As I say that, I overlaid a massive bold white text on a black background statement that said, "Note," in all caps, and explained 40,000 is the most recent official estimate we have, and it has not been updated recently. Other estimates put it closer to 200,000. Trying to make it clear, like, I'm talking about the official estimate, and there are other estimates out there that use different methodology and so on and so forth. This is overlaid. The exact second that I say 40,000, massive on-screen text that says that. The number of comments that I got from people saying the number's way bigger than 40,000. One person was like angry at me because they were like, no, it's actually closer to 200,000 or maybe even 500,000. And I'm like, did you not see the giant bold text over my face on the screen at the same time of the thing that you're referencing and commenting on? It is the second that they hear something that they can jump on, that they can pounce on and try to appear superior, that they can actually you. The moment that they get that, they pause, open up comments, comment, and scroll on. That is what, there's like a category of people who just want to do that on TikTok. And so like, for a while I was going through and just leaving passive aggressive replies being like, y'all, did you not see the giant bold text? I did a bit more reflecting, and like, I hate that I'm landing at this. There's two ways I should go about this. One, I shouldn't care. I shouldn't give a shit. Obviously the person was not paying attention. Obviously there's just a kind of person that it doesn't matter. However, I need to be aware of the medium that I'm publishing on. And it is a fact that when you publish to short form video feeds, shorts, reels, TikTok, or whatever, people have a completely different sense of what engaging with your content is like. And I am the one that put up a video that had audio of one thing with text overlaid that had more nuance, and that doesn't work in short form, which is what makes this, like, what I do so complicated sometimes, because like I'm trying to make a video that does well in the algorithm so it has reach, which means that I have constraints I need to stick to. It can't be too confusing, it can't lose your interest, it can't be too long, which basically means I can't do nuance, I can't do dense information. It's a crapshoot. Sometimes those kinds of videos do well, but largely if you want to actually be able to reach people, you have to follow some sort of formula. And so it's like I need to redouble my efforts into making sure that what I'm publishing will work for the type of person who's watching this content. The type of person who will hear something, not read text on the screen, and then argue the exact thing that the text on the screen said. Yeah. Anyway, there's that. Waterguard says, how dare you? You want people to take time to read? How very dare, Dev. Mo says, stop reading the comments. But like, I read the comments and I reply because I'm here for the community. Like, I don't want to not be engaged in the community is the problem. And like, I don't want, at the same time, I don't want to let this fuck with me, because like, it fucked with me yesterday. It really did. It changed, it impacted my mood, which is not a thing that I wanted to do. So like, I am really good at not giving a shit about right-wing dumbasses, right? I have put a lot of effort into learning how to see their shit as like nothing worth my time. But when it's somebody who is mostly aligned with me and then they like lash out unnecessarily, that is what gets me. Because that is the exact thing that I try not to do as a progressive / very, very left-leaning voice in this space. Is I don't want to lash out at people and yeah, friendly fire. Like, there's no point. Like, Selenium Sulfide says, no one hates leftists more than other leftists. Exactly. Like, as a leftist, I very frequently say leftists are exhausting. Like, performative leftists are exhausting. Because they all like they go through this phase of I need to prove very loudly and aggressively that I am the furthest person, I am the most informed, wokest leftist imaginable, and it's so fucking annoying. It's how we end up with the situation of like, I like pancakes. Oh, so you hate waffles? Like, that's how we end up there. So, Milos has got to head off. I'll be back a bit later. Take care. Have a good break. Very anxious as performative, exactly. Yeah, it's performative. It's obnoxious. And it's what I try to do instead is show people that there's like a way to be a forward-thinking voice without like undermining people or challenging people or telling them that they're terrible because they don't have the same worldview as you. I remember going into a leftist Discord server, which is just like a fucking battleground, a few years back. And I don't think that I beefed with anybody. I don't even know if I ended up talking at all. But I was seeing people just get lambasted, just like absolutely annihilated by moderators for asking genuine questions that the moderators had the stance of like, if you have to ask that question, you don't belong here? Which is like, no. Like I somebody asking genuinely, like they didn't have the context for why, why is this thing bad, right? And it's like, a lot of I don't remember any. This was years ago, so I don't remember the thing. But it's like, why is this thing bad, right? Imagine a thing that we all know is bad, and we all have the context. It's like, why is this bad? And somebody came up, and they don't have the same context we do, and they're like, why? Wait, I like this thing. Why is it bad? You don't start by saying, wow, you're a fucking idiot. Like, that's not going to get them to understand your perspective. It's just not. And like, I understand that there is a common sort of trope of like, well, the left was a bit too mean to me, so now I'm super far right. Like, not like the left was. I think Cody Johnson tweeted this originally. It was like the left was a little too mean, so I changed all of my opinions on like social justice and economics. And it's like, yeah, that's dumb. Like people who dip their toes into the left, get yelled at by someone, and then decide that they want to be far right. They were always going to be far right people. But someone who's genuinely curious and just like wants to learn more, or even if someone who's neutral, or even somebody who is challenging you, but is not doing it in an aggressive way, but they are suspicious as to why you think something is bad, and now you have to convince them, right? Don't yell at those people. The second someone extends a hand and says, hey, I would like to engage with you meaningfully on this, bring them in, explain things. I don't know. I just don't like the purity tests. I'm so tired of the purity tests. I'm so tired of the absolutism. We need to be able to talk about things that are murky because the world is murky, and like we need to be able to express ourselves without having to qualify that we don't mean every inversion of something we say, which is just like, as a person who's in this space and posts content and gets a lot of people seeing my stuff and giving me their thoughts, so frequently it'll be like I say a thing and they infer 6 different things that I didn't say, and it's like, I didn't say that. Why is this a topic? That's not what I'm talking about here. I think it's pretty another one, for example, and this is I'll change topics after this. I had somebody on Instagram say something along the lines of, they were challenging a sentence that I said in my video, in which I said, we are 11 months in to the ongoing siege funded by the US and Israel on Gaza. They come into my comments and they were like, the conflict has been going on for far more than 11 months. It's been at least a decade. Right in there, you've already shown me that you don't know what you're talking about, because if you say at least a decade, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. That's wildly inaccurate. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's like 50 years, right? And also, you know what I mean. Why are you doing this? Who is this for? Who is this comment for? You know that what I'm talking about is the past 11 months of a concerted political effort funded by us with bills that have been passed for this specific thing that has a notable event that began it, with the rest of the world calling for a very specific ceasefire. Like, we understand and should understand. Why are you what are you clarifying, and to who and why? Does this serve a purpose? Is this helping anybody? Or are you just further annoying people? Anyway, that's the end of my rant about that. Okay. The friendly fire is so bad, says Name. Yeah, it's not good. Hi, Itchy. How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. The friendly fire is a lot. It's a lot. Itchy, do I not? Itchy. I don't have your emotes. There. Now I do. Hello, Firestorm. How's it going? Itchy, your emotes were not showing up on my stream, but now they will. Now they will. Collective deep breath now. Everybody take a big deep breath in, and then exhale until you can't anymore. Forever. So, things to talk about until we get to playing some Baldur's Gate later on. I want to talk a smidge about the Great Spires, which is the default setting for the upcoming TTRPG that I am building called Proscenium. So if you are not familiar, let me go ahead and pull all this up actually. Let's start with that. So, I am building a tabletop role-playing game called Proscenium. Proscenium is a game that I'm building to be accessible, inclusive, and approachable. The idea is that it should be a system that supports basically any kind of story that you want to play in any kind of setting that you would want to run a story in. And it comes with a default setting that is built to be extended. It is a complete setting, but also can be used to make your own little subsections of the world and whatnot. And that is called the Great Spires. So here are a couple of images that I got commissioned of a handful of some of the spires that exist. I want to talk a bit about the default setting, what the Great Spires is, sort of like where it's at, and where I'll be moving in the next few weeks with this project, and so on. So, let's do that. The Great Spires are hydrate. I can hydrate. Former Future Frog says, who did the commission? The artist name is Toby.exe. Toby.exe. The Great Spires is a world that I've been using for, I'll say 6-7 years now. And I'm really excited to take this opportunity to take what I've been using, formalize it, rework some stuff to make sure that it's going to work in the actual sense of being a default setting for the game, and then release it. What the Great Spires is a endless plane. It is canonically an infinite plane of these massive spire tops, these giant earthen plateaus that stretch up well above the clouds, connected by a maze of land bridges. And each spire is kind of like its own snow globe. Each spire has its own climate and weather and whatnot. The second you leave the spire, you are out of that climate, and when you enter it, you are in. So for example, there might be a spire that is an eternal blizzard. And quite literally, you could stand right on the edge of it, and the blizzard would be right in front of your face, and you're going to step through into it. And what this means is that since the world is infinite, and since each spire is kind of its own little thing, but they're all connected, you can either use the default area. There's going to be a set of spires that are the main sort of area of the game that are pre-filled out with content and people and stuff. Or you'll be able to follow a guide, build your own spires, and use the main world and all the default settings and concepts, but in a subsection somewhere else in the world that you've designed. So it's like a modular world that you can use either as it comes or however you want to make it. And here is the part that I am very excited about, which is I'm going to have a guide, you know, a guide to make a spire. You don't need the guide to make a spire. You can just come up with something. But I'm gonna make a guide to make a spire, and people will be able to share their spires with each other. So if you don't have if you don't really want to run a game, but you love world building, you can just build prefabricated spires for other people to browse and pull into their game if they want to use it. So it's like you can basically build a one-shot in a spire, or you can build a little cluster of spires that people can use and pull together, or you can just make a bunch of disparate spires that people say, like, I like that one from this person and this one from that person, and then we're going to pluck them all together, and that's what I'm going to use for my game setting. So whereas Proscenium exists to support playing pretty much any kind of campaign you want, the spires exist to support running any kind of setting you want, essentially. And I can say from prior experience of running games in this world, it's very fun. I very much love using this setting myself, partially because I made it, but also it's just very fun. Also airships. There are airships. That is just the thing, is airships. But yeah, the idea is that they're pretty much all mortal life exists on these spire tops that are connected by these bridges. If you fall off into the clouds, goodbye, you're gone. We'll talk about what's under the clouds later on in the future, but for all intents and purposes, you die. So there's that. So what I want to talk about a little bit is sort of what exists in this world, some of the foundational concepts of this world, and how I'm going to move forward with actually releasing this and sharing this with everybody. So with all of that said, let me switch back to this. Explore the Great Spires. So the idea of the main area is called the UCS, which stands for the United City Spires. And what this is a collection of 5 spires that have well-established cities on them that have come together to make like a safe zone, essentially. They've made a like a security perimeter, more or less, that spans the entirety of all of their spires and the spires that connect them. They're not just like 5 spires that are right next to each other. They are 5 spires in sort of a star pattern with a bunch of spires in between them that you have to try to travel to connect. But those 5 spires are Misthull, Arkwild, Goldspire, Skyhook, and Leylatul. And each one of these spires is a very different kind of town. There's a little bit of something for everybody in these 5 spires. And then again, they all have like a handful of spires that sort of surround them and connect them that you kind of make your way through as you travel. Some of which are just open farmland, some of which are smaller villages or resort destinations or expeditions and like archaeology stuff, all sorts of things. But I just want to go through the 5 main cities and just sort of give their vibes, like what they're about, and then reveal one sort of core component of this world and how it works. And once we're done with that, we'll figure out what we're gonna do from there. Resorts, you say? Would there be a swim-up bar? Absolutely. In my world, absolutely, 100%. But also a swim-up bar with a hot tub, right? Like not just the swim up bar, but a hot tub where one side is a bar and the other side is just a big like bench seating kind of situation. We like that. Okay, Misthull. Wooden docks surround the great spire of Misthole, home of the Aeronautic Order and the greatest shipwrights of the UCS. Their mysterious Magewood Grove supplies the lumber to build vast fleets of airships. The people of Misthole are led by Beauregard Cornwallis, a savvy swashbuckler with a big personality and bigger hat. Right off the gate, like this sets a lot of tone, right? Like this sets like a ton of tone for the world. And this is something that you should expect from the canonical world, which is larger than life cast. It's very One Piece is how I would describe it. That's the closest bit of media I can think of. And I want to be super, super clear. I didn't become a fan of One Piece until after I had built this world. One Piece, when I started watching it, I was like, this is the vibe. This is the vibe that I have been trying to explain to people that I am going for, which is the characters are just, you take a character, you take their personality trait, and you just crank that dial to a 14 out of 10. And that's what I'm going for here. So each of the city spires has a person who is their leader, referred to as a voice. The voice of a given spire is their de facto political leader. They are essentially the like magistrate or mayor or leader of that town. And they also are a part of a board, like the board that is the UCS. There are 5 voices because there's 5 spires, and each of the voices has a responsibility to, join summits and, speak for their people, but then also be a part of the UCS as a whole. Notably, voices used to be a much bigger deal. Today, they are essentially a political position, but they are technically chosen by an ancient that resides in their spire. So the thing that I haven't said yet about the spires, and this is the thing that I was saying with like the foundational part of this world.
Hello.
Each spire, hello, overreacting. Excellent name, amazing name, welcome in. Each spire has an associated ancient. There are 2 types of beings in this world, ancients and mortals. Ancients are the closest thing to gods in this universe. Each ancient has a like domain, like a theme that they're associated with. And each spire is a reflection of an ancient. So each spire, its topography, its weather, its climate and everything, its vibe is based off of an ancient that it's associated with. And for the people that live on a given spire, if the ancient is a powerful enough one, it can name a voice, which is essentially a way of saying it chooses a mortal to connect to. In the past, this meant that the voices had incredible power. But modern day, that power has largely faded, and we'll get into all of that in the future because spoilers. So each of the 5 cities has a voice. There are 5 voices. The voice of Misthole is Beauregard Cornwallis, and his father, Reginald Gloucester Cornwallis, is the leader of the Aeronautic Order, which is essentially the authority group of airships. So everyone's name in this world is bazonkers, and that is intentional. So Beauregard and Reginald Gloucester Cornwallis are the 2 bigwigs of Misthole. Arkwild, a city of power, a city of technology, and a city of crime. 3 rival gangs vie for territory in Arkwild, leveraging the crackling energy of the ancient eel that wraps their city. The embattled voice of Arkwild is Agatha Steelheart, whose inventions may very well be the only thing truly keeping the city from all-out war. This is your cyberpunk town, essentially. It's more of like a dark cyberpunk, but this town, they're ancient. Like that eel in this image is their ancient. So as I mentioned, each spire has an associated ancient. That eel is an ancient. And it quite literally spirally wraps the city and produces a flow of a type of like magical electricity that isn't available anywhere else and is built into this city. They tap into it like a fucking plug and use it to power incredible mechanical inventions and all sorts of cyberpunk bullshit. So that is sort of the hand wave. There's a giant electric eel circling the city. Notably, I should say, all of the ancients for the city spires are in a state of dormancy. They are not like alive and moving around. They are essentially in an extended hibernation. So this giant eel provides magic energy to this town, and then there are 3 rival inventor gangs. So there are gangs of science boys, like gangs of inventors that are trying to build the next big thing to give them a literal like advantage over the other gangs to vie for power in the city. So there are 3 warring factions of inventors that are trying to out-invent each other using magic from a giant electric eel that wraps the city. And that is Arcwild. And that is one spire. That is one spire. Goldspire. With more coin flowing than anyone knows what to do with, merchants flock to Goldspire to seek riches and power. A massive and sprawling city, Goldspire is by far the largest spire in the UCS. The cantankerous Nicholas Willowberry is the voice of Goldspire, at the end of his days for quite a few days now. Nicholas Willowberry is the oldest man you can think of. He's Joe Biden. He is a cranky, cantankerous old man who basically sits in a castle and is like, I'm the most important person on this planet, and just is kind of unworkable. He's old, he's cranky, he's set in his ways. All of the other voices just kind of like deal with him, and he's just kind of there. But Goldspire itself is a gargantuan town that sprawls to the edges of its spire, and it is also by far the largest spire in the main playable area. It is essentially a merchant's heaven. There are multiple different districts that are essentially sectioned off by tier of merchants, all the way out into just a bunch of tents and camps that people have set up outside city limits, where like young merchants who are trying to make a name for themselves will set up shop in the hopes of one day moving further into the city and making their way. Goldspire has massive flea market vibes, 100%, especially the outer area of Goldspire. It's not quite Bossing Say, it's not like 3 rings and the upper ring and whatever, but it does have like, you know, a nicer district, a bunch of slums, the big trading outposts, and also the unofficial trading outposts. So much money and coin flows through Goldspire, and it's also just centrally located in the UCS. So this is where a lot of your headquarters are going to be, like political and faction headquarters. A lot of them are here. They are mostly here out of a need for proximity to the seat of power in Goldspire, but it's not like Goldspire has anything super specifically making it more important aside from just convenience and location. There is no war in Bossing Say. I don't know how to write it. It's B-A space S-I-N-G space S-E. Bossing Say. Yep, what Jack said. There is no war in Goldspire. Mostly not. There's not much physical conflict within the borders of the UCS. Like, each spire is essentially in a state of mutually assured destruction. Like, they want to, one, maintain their alliance against dangers from outside the UCS, which I'll get to at a later date. But also, they don't want to fuck with you. Each one has like a thing that would really mess you up, and you don't want to mess with that. So, yeah. Moving on. Skyhook. 3 large mountainous spires comprise the city of Skyhook. Its name derived from the massive network of iron rails used for quick, albeit dangerous, travel between the spires. Seek strength or knowledge in this city under the stone gaze of Jazz, the voice of Skyhook. Just don't let her catch you claiming that you can outdrink her. Trip says, I missed what's the USC. The UCS is it's the United City Spires. It's a coalition of these 5 cities that I'm currently working through. And it's essentially just the main playable area of the Spires setting. So Skyhook is a collection of 3 mountains that are quite literally tethered to each other using these giant rails that you jump up and you take a hook, like an iron hook, jump up and ride them like a zip line. People have died. People have definitely fallen. But they're like, you know what? The other option is walking, and I don't got time for that. I will note, there is a lore reason to a degree as to the nonchalant approach to transportation in this place that has to do with the species that are most prominent in this city. But I'm not quite getting to species today. There are 6 pre-built species for this setting. I will say the species for this group, or the most prominent species in Skyhook, aside from humans, which are the most prominent species everywhere, but the second most prominent species in Skyhook are essentially rock people who don't give a fuck. And that's what Jazz is, the voice of Skyhook. Jazz, giant rock lady, doesn't give a fuck. But also notable about Skyhook is I wanted to break the norm of it's the barbarians that live in the mountains, blah, 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 blah. It's essentially the hometown for like the big muscle people, but they also deeply value knowledge. So while they're not like training muscle and magic at the same time, they are, if you live in Skyhook, you are likely beefy and real book smart. Like, you know battle formations, you know theory, you know history, you know plenty. They have the best scholars and the best people who can punch you in the teeth. That's Skyhook. Smart muscle mommies? Exactly. Their brains have so many abs. Finally, Leilatoll. The mystic waters of Leilatoll flow from atop a rocky outcropping at the north end of the spire. The innate magic in the water rapidly dissipates, causing the water to cool and freeze as it flows towards the south. The blessings and curses of such arcane dynamism are overseen by Clarissa Brendwick, the loving voice of Leilatoll. So Leilatoll is the most chill place, quite, it both figuratively and literally. Leilatoll has a waterfall, a massive waterfall of this warm magic water that flows down from this spire and through the entirety of the city. There's a bunch of canals and whatnot, and as it's flowing down, it off-gasses, essentially, magic in the form of this, like, mist, this miasma. But in doing so, it rapidly cools to the point of freezing, and you can see down here, there's essentially a glacier. This glacier, if left unchecked, will eventually take over the entire spire. Like, it'll start to freeze itself up and just cause flooding back into the spire. And so there are people whose full-time job is to just chip away at this, what did I just call it? Glacier. To chip away at this glacier to make sure that it doesn't get too built up. It's not the best job in the world, because you are essentially just living for days on end on a glacier, chipping away at ice. Gets a little lonely, gets a little crispy. But for those who are lucky enough to live in the city or who do their time taking care of the glacier and can now retire back up into the upper parts of the city, they can enjoy a truly, literally enchanted life by way of the thick fog of magic that hovers over this town. That's Leilatoll. So, those are the 5 city spires that comprise the UCS. Leilatoll, the city of magic water. Skyhook, the city of jumping back and forth between mountains. Goldspire, the city of an angry, cantankerous old man, but also tons of money and crime. Arkwild, a city of warring inventor gangs that are leveraging the power of an electric eel to power their magic devices. And Misthull, a town of shipwrights who produce flying airships using their elusive mage wood that no one but the most prominent shipwrights are allowed to learn the secrets of. Those are the 5 main cities of the UCS, and they are going to be the 5 sort of prototype example cities for if you wanted to make your own like major city hub location in the world. There are plenty of other spires that already exist, but they largely are not like cities with a ton of stuff going on. Most spires are flyover spires, so to speak. They have features about them, but there's probably not much of a reason to be there unless you are either on the run or don't want to live in one of the 5 city spires. Some of the spires that are around the city spires will have like little settlements and whatnot, and there's like outposts along the way, especially between major cities. There is a faction that is one of the most prominent factions in the world that is called the Travelers Guild. And nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That's called the Travelers Guild. And the Travelers Guild is essentially a post office, kind of. But they are a coalition of adventurers that essentially make money by delivering parcels, by delivering packages. They originally started as a like adventuring guild and ultimately realized that there was a big need for delivering things. So lower level entry level people of the Travelers Guild will just have like, you know, they'll like take some mail with them if they're going from one spire to another. But the higher level people will be like delivering like VIP packages, like important shit. The Travelers Guild has grown to become a massively influential organization in the world, has a headquarters in Goldspire, and has locations in every major city and most spires. If there is like some form of civilization, the Travelers Guild is probably there. Yeah. The leaders of the Travelers Guild are also essentially at the same level of a voice, like they are in terms of like political power. It's the kind of thing where they're like, oh no, we don't hold any political power. We're just a humble mail delivery service. They hold some power. There's a handful of factions that are like that. We'll get into factions some other time. You know me, I love factions. But yeah. Trip says, is there like poor villages between the spires? There's not much in the way of like abject poverty in the main setting. There are people who are not living extravagantly, but I haven't really built in like poor villages necessarily. But there are definitely like non-fully formed settlements, right? Like places where life is harder, but they're there because they're like making a settlement or they have their reasons for being there. There's not really a lack. There's not a severe scarcity of basic resources. And so a lot of places are, if they're more of a shanty place, it's because they're just trying to figure out how to make a town. Not spire level powerful versus financial poor. Yeah, like the city spires definitely have, you know, there's definitely power, right? There's definitely rich people. There's definitely power. There's definitely influential folks. But there's not like an abundance of like, you come across a sad, forgotten, desolate town. Like that absolutely can and does exist in the world. But within the borders of the UCS, that's not super common. Firestorm says, the one brewing in my mind is a haven of cuteness energy. If you have the sads and could enjoy the company of sweet puppers and affectionate caddos, you could go there. I like that. I like that a lot. I had one spire. I can just give you a couple of the spires that I've run. Because the way that I do this, the way that I handle this world is the UCS is a space that I have built out, right? It is a full setting. When you go outside of the UCS, that is referred to as the wilds. That is what they call the exterior. Like if you leave the bounds of the UCS, the spires outside the UCS are referred to as the wilds. Whenever I run a game, I basically like regenerate the wilds. I cut out the UCS and then I decide, okay, what are the wilds this time? Like what spires serve the best purpose to put in the immediate vicinity around the UCS? And then if you travel further and further out into the wilds, you can just make up new spires. That's where bringing other people's spires in would be great. Or you can run the entire campaign out in the wilds. Or you can invent your own conglomerate of cities that exists in what the UCS would call the wilds. But this is a completely its own thing. Like, you can do whatever the hell you want with this setting. But I had a spire once that I loved so very much, which was the entire spire was a grassland. It was just a pasture. And they were like, the players got to it and they were really confused because like every other spire they've been to had something going on. This spire was just flat pasture, just grass. And so they're walking around. Eventually one of them notices that the grass is like kind of like stamped down a little bit in one area. And then another person notices that the grass is like seemingly has some hoof prints for some reason. And eventually they realize that they need to like check for invisible shit. Milo's got it. It was a cow haven. It was filled with invisible oxen, like invisible cows that have just been grazing here. Why are they invisible? They never got to the answer. But it's just an entire spire solely inhabited by invisible cows. And you can bet your ass that the party adopted an invisible cow. It turns out invisible cows have a lot of use cases, and they made use of that invisible cow, quite a bit. They hooked it up to like a cart at one point and convinced a merchant that the cart was like haunted because it was like taking itself away, and used that to get all that merchant's stuff. Like the merchant like ran away. They were like terrified. They also would frequently put the cow in front of a door and then like convince somebody to run out the door. And so they would open it and just start like, they would just run into this invisible ox and trip over it and just slam into it. Were they like Highland cows? They were, I'm thinking of them as like bison, essentially. Like, not exactly, but that's kind of how I imagine them. Overreacting says, okay, I've been over here focusing on taking notes on something different, and now I need to know, how can I enter these worlds, please? So this is all going to be, that's a great segue. That is a wondrous segue. Let me get something up real quick. I just need to, I don't need to pull it up. That's a great segue into how am I going to start revealing all of this and sharing all of this with all of you so that you can, one, see what's already existing and then build on top of it. As Trip said, the best way to get early access is to join my Patreon. So I am literally tomorrow, I'm going to be uploading a video that takes the most in-depth look at Proscenium yet. It's going to go through the entirety of everything that I have written for the game itself, which the core rulebook is at about 95% completion. That does not include the player guide / like character creation guide and the director's guide, which directors are what GMs are called in this game. But the actual like, here are the rules for how to play is mostly done. So I'll be going through all of that in a video on Patreon tomorrow. So definitely check that out. But as for how the world is going to be like revealed and shared and whatnot, this is where I'm currently at, and this may change, but this is where I'm currently at. As of this morning, I spent some time setting up a wiki, a literal media wiki, the system that Wikipedia uses. I set one of those up on a server, and I'm going to start copying over from my Obsidian into the wiki, and I'll be fuzzing stuff out. So I'll be taking the fully written versions of things and summarizing them to a degree. I'll be making them a little bit less intensely detailed, because what I want to actually do is start by sharing the like overview of things and then filter in the details over time. So I've been thinking of it as like focusing a lens. Like, you can see the rough shape of everything, and in chunks, I'll be releasing higher fidelity versions of the world. But what this means, the idea that I have in my head is that the wiki could be used for not only housing the canonical setting stuff, but users on wikis can have their own pages, which means that we could co-locate user-generated spires, like player or people, like, user-generated content could live right alongside the official content in the same wiki. So that could be good. That could be very, very good. It depends on if I can get everything working properly and set up properly, but in theory, that would be quite cool. So once I have that set up, I'll be sharing the URL in Discord for people to browse at their leisure, learn more about the spires, dig in, read a bit more about the ancients that exist, the spires that exist, the people in this world, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna do a quick scan of the chat to see if there's any like outstanding questions that I completely missed. And oh, that's right on my face. That one's right on my face. What's with these ones, y'all? Mo and Shake's Fist rolled a 1. What are you doing? All right, let's see. Cowboy Spire is percolating in my brain, says Mo. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Prince X Domino says Library Spire is brewing in my brain. 100%. And this is what I love about the concept of spires is you don't need to build an entire world. You just need to build the one spire. So you can start with a single concept and just go whole hog on that. Just like, this is a library spire. Everything about the spire is library. Or maybe it's just like a giant library. Maybe it's an arcane library. Maybe it's a library that was left behind by an ancient, right? Who knows? I've got a spire whose whole thing is there's nothing on top. It's just a big series of tunnels. Like, it's actually, it has an eternal firestorm on it, and the only way through it is to go down into the tunnels and make your way to the other side of the spire. That's the other thing. The weather, like the climate for every spire, 100% your choosing. That spire happens to be an eternal firestorm. Sammy Marie, hello. Invisible cows, indeed. Invisible cows, indeed. Other questions? I thought I saw something, but maybe not. I want to pet all the invisible cows, please and thank you, says Sammy Marie. Opossum Spire, absolutely. Library Spire with therapy pups. Ooh. Ollie says Trash Spire, or Inky says Trash Spire. Jack says, I'm building up a nature preserve. Excuse me. Everything's broken. Wait, did my ship break? Nope. Dev, can you pick a random animal for me? Ox. There we go. Ox. Jack says, I'm building up a nature preserve with all sorts of creatures. Maybe have some ancient on it. The spire may be the ancient. Kevin says, are the spires locked locations or do they move around? So, both. I will, between campaigns that are not tied together in any kind of like canon story, I will shuffle spires around. I said a little bit earlier that I will change out what spires are directly around the UCS based on what story I'm going to tell. Within the UCS, nothing really changes. That said, there is no rule that says that spires can't move, right? Like there is no rule that says that that can't exist. And by all means, I would encourage you to experiment with like, this is a region where the spires are all like busted. Maybe one of the original ancients in like a middle spire that never moves was like an ancient whose whole shit was like transposition. And so like that spire causes all of the surrounding spires to just constantly shift location and jumble and whatnot. And so like there's one central spire that is like safe and every other spire is constantly like shifting at random intervals. Like there you go. There's a concept for a setting within the spires that doesn't even use the UCS. And that is the exact kind of thing that I encourage with this setting, is you can really make it your own. Although a Phoenix Spire making all the animals regenerate, that would be sick. That would be sick. Banakri says, I hope I'm done with my current world by the time this is released. I can't wait to get a chance to add fun things to the spires. I want to add some goats. Hell yeah. Shakespeare says spires like a crystal cluster. Hell yeah. Just lots of everything. Lots of everything. Okay. Okay. We talked about the spires. We talked about the wiki that I'm going to put up eventually. I'm going to take a very quick goated spire idea. Jack says goated spire idea. Jack, please, I'm begging you. You can't do that. Unacceptable. Anyway, I'm going to take a really quick break because I have been talking and didn't realize that it's been over an hour of me just doing that nonstop. So I'm going to take a quick break. I'm gonna go do a quick. I'm gonna go pee in a toilet, and when I get back, we are going to probably play some Baldur's Gate. Probably gonna drop back in with Duke Pepperbottom, see what's going on the Sword Coast. You know, we've been talking about the spires a lot. Let's go visit the Sword Coast, see what's going on Duke Pepperbottom. All right. So I'll be back in just a handful of minutes. If you touch that dial, Flynn will not get a treat. So don't touch that dial. I'll be back. Father Hell! Hello. Hello, I am back. And hello, Imasha26. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fanakari redeemed a hydrate a while back. Let me do that. I just spilled water on my beard and shirt. Fixed it. I fixed it with my arm by rubbing it. So that's where we're at today. Okay, let's play some Baldur's Gate. Yeah, should we do that? Oh, I forgot to mention the next edited episode of No Malone drops on my YouTube channel the moment that this stream ends. It is scheduled to come out at 5 p.m. United States Eastern Time. Which is when I stopped doing this stream also. So you'll have more of me, which is good. Okay. All right. Is the dial? Did anybody touch the dial while I was gone? Did anyone touch the dial? If you did, that's a problem. But if not, then we're good. You ripped the dial off? You destroyed it? That was a load-bearing dial. Now look at the dog. He can't even stand anymore. He can't even get up. Because there's no dial. What do you think the D in dial stands for? It stands for dog. Let me see if he's okay. Let's do a quick wellness check on the dog, okay? Do a quick wellness check. Butt works properly. It's got a good thud still. And got a good head pat. Alright. I evaluated the dog. We're good. He's in good shape. He's doing good. Okay. Okay. Sleepy pupper. He is very sleepy. He's a very sleepy boy. Can we get a quick shot of the sleepy boy? Better angle, perhaps. Can we get that? Somebody in the studio make that happen? There's the boy. There's that boy. Why do I still have that? Oh well. So there's that. That's very good. He's just chilling. Okay, we're gonna play some Baldur's Gate now. And it's gonna be good. And it's gonna be great. It's not gonna be good. Oh no. Hopefully I don't die. All right. Well, I gotta set up the text down there. What do I have? Okay. Duke, Pepper. No, wait. Solo run. What is he? Dragon, Sorcerer, Duke, Pepper Bottom. Everything's broken. Why is everything broken? Stop it. Storm, Sork, Duke, Pepper, Bottom. There we go. There we go. Okay, things are working again. Things are working again. Everything's fine. Okay. Update my stream info. Okay. Solo BG3 run. Bye, Fnockery. No backseat, please. Storm, Sorcerer. Duke, Pepper, Bottom. Okay. Okay. Game is Baldur's Gate 3. I did it. I have successfully changed the information on my stream. I'm a professional now. This is me being a professional. So there's that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in a weird mood. Okay. Okay. Baldur's Gate. Launch the game. Hello, Sylvie. Cloud out of date. Play anyway. Let's stop that music. Bring the desktop audio up just a smidge. Very professional. Okay, let's see. Get the game up. Hey, it picked up the game relatively quickly. How many lives are left? I believe 3. I think the answer is 3. I think it almost was 2 after last time, but pretty sure that we have 3 lives. So that's important. And let's just say 3. Let's just go with that. No one checked me on that. Duke Pepperbottom. Flynn being a floppy boy, God, you love to see the boy. Here you go, Sylvie. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. It's good dog. It's good dog. It's just great dog out there today. How many times have you had secret sexy time with the drow lady? Unfortunately, none. Or one? One-ish. I forget. Okay. Hello. And welcome back to Gnome Alone, an ill-advised Baldur's Gate 3 run with our boy, Duke Pepperbottom. Where last we left off, I believe I was having absolutely no trouble whatsoever fighting the Zhentarim. I don't know why they were mad at me. I don't recall. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything wrong, but it is what it is. Here are the rules. I am playing a solo run, which means no companions. We have allowed summons. Wait, did we? Yeah, we allow summons. Not that they've really come into play. And no Scratch. I cannot summon Scratch because that's a companion, kind of. There's just me and Scratch at camp. Scratch stays at camp to protect the fire from threats. And I go out adventuring. That's the deal. So far, things have been going really, really well. Nothing bad has happened to Duke Pepperbottom. Let's loot some stuff. Oh, we already did that.
What's hiding here?
Excellent. Redeemed rolls aren't rolling, and the command to check rolls is also broken. I cannot fix that right now. I am sorry. It's just gonna be broken. Is it still broken as of now? Things broke earlier and I had to like reboot my stream setup or something. But command worked, but the roll didn't. Very odd, very confusing. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna play the game. If there is a bug, there's no way I can fix it right now, but I'll look into it before next time. Okay. Where's my boy? Where is my boy? Okay. I'm pretty sure there's explosives somewhere, and I want them. Yes, there's an oil barrel. Hello. Pick up. I can't pick it up? It's too heavy? Okay, that's fair. It is bigger than me. It is indeed bigger than me. So let's figure out how I can get more XP, because I need a lot of it. I need a lot of it still. Level 4. I'm just a little guy. I should probably long rest, huh?
I'll feel that one later.
Let's start with a short rest. Because I don't know what's my food. I've got enough camp supplies. Let's just do a long rest. That's fine. Him small. Look, he may be small, but he's got a big personality. Okay. Snoozing. If the rolls aren't working, I would say don't redeem rolls. I have no way of seeing when people redeem rolls, and I don't know why they're broken. Apologies. I don't know what to say. If things are broken, they're going to be broken, and I'm actively streaming, so I can't really do anything about it. I'm sorry. Okay. Leave camp. Oh, I know how to fix it. There you go. Oh. Nope. It rolled one time. Anyway, just don't redeem stuff. Mods don't bother trying to fix stuff. This is entirely internal to my app. It would really help me if we could just move on and not worry about the technical difficulties. It would really, really help. I can't focus on the game and also focus on trying to debug stuff in real time. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and figure out. I guess I can steal everything now, huh? Like, this is all mine, right? By right. Because I killed all of them. So this is just mine now. Yeah, nothing is owned anymore. Nothing is steal. Everything is take. Wonderful. Excellent. Bubble says, I wasn't here for last stream. Did you kill everyone? Yes, I killed everyone. But not really my fault. It was on them for attacking me. All I did was steal their shit, and then they got all mad and attacked me. Look, that's on them. Ooh, I get a liar. A liar? Hell yeah! Says the man stealing shit. I didn't steal anything. I didn't steal a single thing. Hello, little piss boy. What's going on? Hardly mythical. How's it going? Okay. Steal everything. Nope. That is a smoke powder. How come I can pick up the smoke powder barrel, but not the oil barrel? I guess oil is heavier than powder. But I'm still mad about it. Put that there. I like that your name is still Little Piss Boy. It's very good. Just another crate. How can I reach that? I'm so small. How do I reach? Anything in the shelves? Redistributing wealth. Absolutely. Ooh, a smoking pipe. Oh, wait. Can I put that in my mouth, though? Please? Please? Duke Pepperbottom needs this? Equip? Equip. Equip? Look. If I hold it just right, it's kind of like he's got a smoking pipe. And that's... It's really good. He's a fancy boy. Fun fact, when I was a teenager, this is so dumb. When I was a teenager, for a hot second, I was like, I'm going to start smoking a pipe. That is what I'm going to do, like a tobacco pipe. So my, like, I don't know, teenage ass, whatever age I was, started buying loose tobacco and, like, pipes and thought I was super cool. And I was like, this is cool. And then I stopped doing that after like a week because I realized that it wasn't very cool. I was just a fucking dweeb. Fancy Duke. Oh, you were that guy? There's always one guy in high school who smoked a pipe. Yeah, I also unironically got a fedora at one point. Not because I wanted it, but because like I didn't go out seeking a fedora. I saw one at a store and I was like, that's a fun hat. I'm gonna wear that and get it, and haha, this is my thing now. And then I realized that was fucking stupid and stopped doing that. All right, I don't need to be here anymore. Where I do need to be is the goblin camp. That's how it all happens. Yeah, I told you I don't like the guy I used to be. I was a double dweeb. I was a triple dweeb. We all have an era like that. I am going to... What am I going to do in here? I'm going to see if there's any further loot or experience to acquire while I am here. The next thing I might try is approaching the Gith Yankee and seeing if I can convince them to not murder me, because that should give me a decent bit of experience. Let's see. The Iron Gate. Is this all just like completely abandoned? Because if so, I mean, dibs? You know? Sorta do all this. Do I have any more merchants that I can go to? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do, in the Underdark. Am I encumbered? Yo, fuck that. All my homies hate being encumbered. Send to camp. They're all in the Grove? That's a good point. I should go investigate the Grove, actually. Emerald Grove Environs. I should investigate the Grove and see what goodies I can still pillage. I think I picked over most of it last time, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll double check, like, in the living spaces and whatnot. Journal updated. Find a cure. What's updated about that? Halsin was defeated before he could help us find a cure for the parasite. Oh no. Oh hey. Let's go ahead and loot him real quick. Hey! Free shit. And also Elegus. Free shit. Excellent. Wonderful. Oh, I'm heavily encumbered. Well, I don't need Revivify scrolls. That's for dang sure. Defeated. Okay, we got some lootables. Dev make people know the taste of defeat. Ah, I get it. Like defeat, but the feet. Nope. This sure is a whole lot of empty crates. They could have been nicer and left me more supplies to take after killing them. Duke reminds me of the tiniest bit of the dad from Wild Thornberries. He was voiced by Tim Curry, by the way, which is why he's the best character. Smashing indeed. Prison key, storage key. I'll take some keys. I'll take some keys. Oh, Will. Oh, Will. You're a dead boy. I'm sorry, Will. Look, it's not my fault that you're dead. It's your fault for not being a summonable. You're a companion, and therefore I can't be working with you, dog. That's on you. What is in here? Oh, it's Tilsies. Hi, Tilsies. Ooh, a traveler's chest. It's got money in it for me. Okay. Adventurer's chest. How do I not have thieves' tools still? Like, in what world do I deserve to not have thieves' tools? And why am I constantly encumbered? Okay, okay. We're going to fix this. We're going to sort by weight. And we're going to say, hey, all these things, go to camp. This. I don't want any of this shit. Get this out of here. I gotta travel light. I'm a small boy. I've only got so many pockets. I can't be filling all my pockets with goblin drawings, you know? Hello. Send to camp. Okay. Hello, Jonna3351. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. And oh, more free shit. Look at all these nice things that they just left behind for me. How nice of them. Heartily constructed boots. Interesting. Boots, but make them hardy. Breastplate. Scorpion helmet. Scorpion helmet? Scorpion helmet? Doesn't beat the tiara. It doesn't. It does not beat the tiara. Not even kind of. Very sorry to say. What's in here? What is beyond these shabby wooden doors? Perhaps some thieves' tools? Mayhaps. Carrots are not thieves' tools, but, you know. Nothing beats a tiara. Nothing beats a tiara. What's a good way to break down this door? How about bone chill the door? Nope. Bonk. 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 Knock, knock. Is Dev gonna break more thieves' tools? No, I'm gonna use the thieves' tools valiantly and successfully. Climbing onto boxes. Why are all these crates empty? What is the point of a crate if not to put something inside? Oh my lord. Pantry chest? Gold cabinet key. Is there a cabinet? Ooh, alchemist's cabinet? Oh, got a butt plug? Wonderful. Backpack with a cup in it? Don't need a cup. I'm good on cups, actually. I'll take an apple. I'll take some wine. I'll take a scruffy vagabond clothing. Equip. How does that look? How do I... Not too bad, not too bad. It is what it is. A little scruffy, a little vagabond, but... What is Duke Pepperbottom if not a scruffy vagabond? I mean, in reality, he would never admit it. He would never admit it. Dragon's Grasp? I'm sorry? What is Dragon's Grasp? What is this? Dragon's Grasp. Burned alive. Deals an additional 1 to 4 slashing damage to burning targets. Well, guess I gotta set people on fire. Like a lot. Give me your stuff. Cool. Give me your stuff. Cool. Ooh, look at all these dead people. Oh, I'm heavily encumbered. This is going to be a recurring theme, I believe, of being heavily encumbered. Send to camp. Steal all this. Kaga, I've already stealing from. Anybody else? Sapper Dexter. What do you got on you? Nothing. Warrior John. Fucking John. Ooh, free bombs. Hell yeah. Oh, we love bombs. We love bombs, and specifically we love free bombs. Some gold. Platinum Wolf 30 says, hey all, how is our pepperiest lord? He is doing quite well. He is currently claiming what is his, making sure everybody's aware that this is all mine. I need to sell some stuff. I need to sell stuff. I also need to sell some things. Have I not been to the ruins? No. No, I haven't done the ruins? Really now? Gale? Why is Gale here? Why is there a Gale? I did not ask. Why is there a... Wait.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now.
No, we haven't.
Safe to say, we don't always see eye to eye.
You're not in my party.
Necessity compels me to set aside my reservations. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this...
So he's gonna give me his whole condition speech.
Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Buddy, I'm not... You're not in my party. Buddy. How do I get out of this? Is this gonna auto-add him to my party somehow? This hungry wizard just showed up and was like, I'm hungry. Can you feed me some artifacts? Dog, I already told you I don't want to travel with you. But he's like, but I'm hungry. Is it contagious? I don't want to catch your
like no, if I failed
nasty.
to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone.
Okay, but that sounds like a
Down
you
to
problem.
is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item.
Hey, Larian?
Absorb the weave inside.
Larian. This wizard is not in my party, and he's asking me to give him things. Wouldn't that ruin the item?
Trust me when I say, the loss of the occasional wizard staff or tome of enchantment is a bargain given the cost of allowing me
Look how
to
confused the Duke is right now. Look at this. He's like, why is this happening to
before we were
me?
abducted. It is time. And by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
Bruh. I fail to see why you need my help with this.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense.
Chronic impairment.
Manner of artifacts.
Aren't we glad that we've got Gale for the chronic illness representation?
Keeps shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
My guy, I still... Honestly, that sounds terrible. I see no upside to this for me.
Then I suggest you look closer.
I suggest you look at
A wizard like me
the
around
party
the
roster.
and facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I can barely stand upright. Please.
I don't want you to assist me.
Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Okay? But it's not my life or death. I'm not helping you.
Understand that I am asking for a lot.
Bro.
I won't tell you everything. Not yet. And
Gale.
please reconsider.
There's nothing to reconsider. No, that's final.
How else I can explain the imperative nature of this issue? You can't simply dismiss it.
The items you want are more use to me unconsumed.
I see. Let me remind you that this is not something that can be ignored forever. Artifacts are of little use if you don't live to enjoy them.
Okay. But you're not in my party. I'm just gonna kill him. He's made of experience and items. So, like, I'm just gonna... Now no one has to worry about it. Solving problems. Oh, shut the fuck up.
A magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep. And if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear.
You are not in my party! What? Okay. Look. I'm starting to think you're better off dead.
Grave error in judgment indeed, which we'll pretend was never spoken. I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security.
I love Gale. He's one of my favorite characters.
Explain the protocol.
Don't kill Gale, it's a forced game over.
Is to retreat
Like if he actually blows up, it's just I die too.
You must
But I can't revive him. He's not in my party.
seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for what is my name? The answer is Kasitrak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the method will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life. So it is. Our lives depend on it. Now, repeat my instructions back to me, please.
All right. I can do this. Seems, notes, names, the lot.
This will be an easy exercise. Step 1.
All right, we got this. All right. Unsummon yourself, Gale, before I find a way to kill you twice. Oh man. Here's the question. If I do kill Gale, does that count as one of my lives? Like if I kill Gale and that's a game over, does that count as my lives? What is happening right now? Like, why is this man still here? I told him to go figure it out on his own. All right. I'm gonna resurrect you now.
Your way. I can only hope your memory stretches further than your patience. Best of luck with the protocol. May my cold, dead hands soon be refilled with the warmth of life so they can shake yours in gratitude.
Entering turn-based mode. No, I think I'm good, actually. All right, so I truly have to get him back up. There. Goodbye. Does he not realize you just marked him? Well, it was like a projection. That was like a pre-recorded projection. Like, Gale is one of my favorite characters. Like, I really like Gale. Also, go away, my guy. I'm doing a solo run. Like, in any... in every other run, you've been, like, there with me the whole time. Okay, I guess I haven't done the temple yet. All right, this is good. This is good. Just gonna break that. Cool. And then we're gonna jump down here. Yeet. Oh, wait. Well, first we're going to do a little bit of yoga. We're going to Agathize our armor. Okay. Go. Wait, so you don't talk to any companions at all? Like, I need to not have them. Like, I'm doing a no companion run, so, like, no... I don't want to have a companion with me. No. Okay, why are you running over there? Why are you running? All right, Scorching Ray on the barrel and... move, like, here. Okay, Scorching Ray on the barrel and the boy? And the boy? Okay. Okay. Flap. Nice health bars, idiots. Okay. Okay. And then, how about we do a... I think that's good. I think that's good. I think we're going to kind of come over yonder. Poison resist. What's a thing that I can do? I guess I could have quick and spelled. Oh well. Dipped in fire. My dude just dipped his weapon in fire. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. You have a flaming weapon and 3 hit points. So let's just... What's the minimum on this? 2 to 5 per thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Kill all of them? Okay, okay, okay. We take that, we take that, we take that. We take that. We truly take that. We're good. All right, going over here. End turn. Conserving resources. Conserving resources. Which is to say, casting Scorching Ray again. No, let's Melf. Oh, I feel like Melfing it up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, and then... I want, like, a follow-up attack. No, you stepped out of my Melfy. Oh. Can I just, like, punch you? Hello? Game? Mari, are you done with your turn? Oh. You died. Okay. Cool. Cool. I liked that. That was good. That was a good turn of events. Hi, Andorn. What the fuck? Andorn, I did not appreciate that in the slightest. You're gonna get poison sprayed, my guy. Flap. Don't like that. Get out of here with that shit. Poison spray once more? Get dead? Nope, 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 nope. I don't want to spend 3 sorcery points just to cast... Alright, heal. Okay, let's try this again. Poison spray. Blap. Okay, okay. The blap is good. The blap is good. Hi, Arrhythmia. What's up? Welcome in. Good to see. Give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. Thieves' tools! Hell yeah. Wait, a 55 streak? What? That is amazing. Holy shit. Just for that, Arrhythmia, I'm gonna, is it Arrhythmia's 55 streak? Because if so, this temple, while it may have once been Yurgle's temple, this is now the Arrhythmia Memorial decrepit temple. I know they're not dead, but still. Pull this lever, if you like that. Wonder what that did. Okay, okay, okay. Come on over yon. Did I really not get... I thought that I had withers already. Did I go get withers a different way? Nope, nope, haven't been down here yet. All right, free experience. We take free experience. All right, just gonna go ahead and stroll on in here. Not a care in the world. Why should I be afraid? Okay, now I'm afraid. Oh God. Okay. Now I'm afraid. Turn-based mode. Open the sarcophagus. Take this stuff. Click heals. Dash. Go this way. And exit turn-based mode. Yeehaw. Sure am glad that I am not in there. It's not a small amount of fire. It's not a little bit of fire. It's actually a decent bit of fire. Does it stop? Why does this ancient temple have an unlimited supply of oil? I feel like that's... like... entire civilizations could thrive on the amount of just reserve oil that this temple has. Dev, it's called magic, but you need to ignite the something. Look, I'm just saying that's a lot. That is, yeah, that is quite, that is Hanukkah in there. That is the Hanukkah room. All right, Withers. Let me get you. What are you igniting for Fireball? Pure Riz.
It seems they worshipped some kind
unadulterated Riz.
scholar.
That's what I light for fireballs. I sure hope that no enemies appear after I press this button. Good timing on that hydrate. Oh, hi.
Oh hell. Something just woke up.
Hi, friend. Do you like fire? No, it appears you don't like fire, actually. So that's good. Let's do a quicken spell. We're gonna do a magic Isle. And 1. The fuck you mean target is too far? Damn, I am such a spell caster. Robin says, I do always wonder how there are always lit torches with explorers when explorers go down into ancient dungeons that haven't been seen in hundreds of years. That's, you know, that's Skyrim for you. Nice miss, idiot. Oh, I've been Ray of Frosted. Let's do... Piercing shot? Piercing shot. Boop. Why? Why did that? Why? Why with the missing, though? Something to play through Skyrim? I mean, I love Skyrim. I very much do. Also, it's the same dungeon kind of over and over again. Let's see. I want to just shoot people. I just want to get shot. Get baned, loser. Get shoved. Oh, I can't reach him. These are some frosty boys. Clack, clack, he says. Can we not? Like, with the booping me with the ice. I don't love it. God, I need AoE of any kind, really. I have burning hands. That'll... But I can't get to people to burn with my hands. Oh, come on. I just want to burn them with my hands. That's all I want. One of you is almost dead, right? All right, we're just gonna magic missile. I just wanted to burn with my hands. Throw bottles. I guess I had that bomb that I could have thrown, but why are we critting the boy? Can we not crit the boy? Now where are you going? Am I still Ray of Frosted? I am not. No, I am. I hate this. Please just kill them. The crit miss. Why? 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 They're critting Flynn? Wait, who's critting Flynn? Wait, why is Flynn getting critted?
You picked the wrong fight.
Good lord. Just blasting each other back and forth with ice. Forever. Can we end this farce? Okay. Farce ended.
Even after death.
No, don't want to end the day. I want to short rest.
I'll feel that one later.
Okay, Withers. Grace me with your face.
To hide one sarcophagus.
Is he already at my camp?
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
He must already be at my camp. I must already have him, and I just completely forgot. Well, oh, oops. Oh, hell yeah. I got the Speak with Dead amulet now. Oh, fuck yes. Okay, what am I wearing right now? No, give me this shit. Hell yeah. Now I can finally make friends with all the dead people. This is important. Did Gale go boom yet? I had to step out. Nah, I revived him and walked away. He was like, but I want to talk, but I have things to say. And it's like, nope, nope, nope. All right, I'm going to make so many dead friends, and it's going to be great. And I think next we're going to go to the... Let's go to the Blighted Village. Let's see if we can get to the... Actually, wait. Okay, I did Joaquin Phoenix. I haven't done Okay. Oh, I've got plenty of experience I can go get. I haven't done Gnolls. I haven't done Paladins. I haven't found Karlach. I haven't done the Githyanki yet. So let's go do that. Let's go encounter the Githyanki and see if they are going to be nice to me. See if they can be diplomatic. You know? Diplomacy. Gale is the needy hookup that doesn't get the hint. Oh, there's this too. Interesting. I kind of want to kill them. Nah, I'm gonna use the. I'm gonna smooth talk my way through this one.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly.
Fezzik, I think it's pretty obvious that I am not a bird.
Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for rights.
What are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
I don't think that's an effective strategy. He doesn't have wings. Release my kin at once.
Want to save your ranty little friend, do ya?
Yeah?
Not happening. He's ours.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Authority. Okay, here we go. I am a true soul. Now, once again, release the gnome. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hi, Pfeffers.
Whatever you want.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert.
Father Hell.
It's taking something you'll never get back.
Damn. I've had my mind stolen.
Goblin's nostrils flare nervously. All of his bluster seems to vanish.
The theft sighting is real.
We're leaving. What about the other gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to... I said we're leaving!
Free shit.
Your Grace. We didn't mean to doubt a true soul. We'll be off.
Okay, bye. All right, let me stop the thing. I won't accidentally release the brake this time. The brake lever. Okay, brake lever. Oh, that's an interesting route to take. Sure. I'll take it. I'm not gonna yeet the gnome. Not this time. He's my kin. Also, now that I've played the game and I know what his story is like, Barkus is very good.
Come on! Cut me loose!
Free him. We're just a couple of deep gnomes.
Baga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Buddy, no, we're kin. You seem a little confused.
Saved me. Now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
You owe me nothing. Well, you owe me nothing.
Nothing?
I can extort you if you want.
You're teasing me now. I'm certain of it. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Okay, bye. Pfeffer says, I've yeeted many a gnome unintentionally. Yeah, ugh. I always get a little scared because the cutscene with the breaking of the of the system actually coming to a halt for a second is the same as the cutscene where you release the break. And every time I'm like, oh no, what did I do? Every time I'm concerned that I might have accidentally yeeted the gnome. All right, give me my free shit. Got me some speedy light feet. Can I even use those? I cannot. But Gale can absorb it. Thanks, game, for telling me that Gale can absorb it. He's still not in my party. Still not in my party. Okay, let me out. Let me out of here. Ooh, free mutton. Okay, now we're gonna go see the gift Yankee and see if I can convince them to leave me unslaughtered. We're also gonna grab the waypoint that's up around here. We're also gonna kill this sleeping boy because he's made of experience and I need that. So sorry, scrawny bugbear, but he's like, what? Oh, ow. Wait, but the scrawny bugbear hurt. Wait a minute. Wait, but wait, hold on. Oh, I don't love this. Wait a minute. Poison spray. Healing potion. Here we go. Nice miss, idiot. Not even sort of afraid. Okay. Just gonna keep pressing this button. Not bad. Ow. You hurt more than I want you to hurt. I don't like that. I don't like that you saved. Die? Got it. Not even sort of a problem. Free XP. Give me your shit. All right, let's go see a man about a gift. Kind of mad that I didn't get the waypoint earlier, actually. Watergarden says, one of my friends IRL just sent me one of your videos on TikTok. Hell yeah. Tell them I say hi. Tell them I said hi. And ask them what they thought about the video. I'm doing field research. Ooh, free stuff. Free hyenas. Yo, damn. Hyenas for the taking? I'll come back for that. Got some more vino. I think the waypoint's like up here. Yeah, I'm curious. What video was sent? Imagine sharing one of my videos. What a beautiful thing to do. Your friend must be among like the most gorgeous, wonderful, perfect people on the planet if they're out here sharing my videos. That's the only criteria to be a good human being, is to share my videos. I checked in the Bible. That's what it said. So you can trust me on that one. Wisdom successful, it says.
Look at that beast. Seems almost too big to take flight.
What beast?
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is
Get called Istik.
chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik.
Time Adept says my mom says she has a crush on you. Hello, Time Adept's mom. You have good taste. And that dragon has fire breath also. It was thirsty, Dev.
Stop wasting time, Beretta.
Hi, Kithrak Voss. How are you doing?
Of course.
My favorite sewer dweller.
Merely sought to.
No excuses. Question, kill, then move.
This character.
Find the weapon.
This character. I don't want to spoil a million things, actually. I was about to say a bunch of things. I don't want to spoil literally the entire game.
Be suicide, at least for now.
Did we all just see that? We all just saw that, right? The game, that was a will line, I think. I think that wasn't my voice. There's no... They don't animate your character talking. It doesn't happen. It just played a party member line for my character. Larian, fix your game. Okay. That was confusing. Cool. But it's no problem. I'm gonna go talk to them. It's gonna be fine. They're gonna understand it, and they're gonna see it my way. They're gonna be like, oh, we're working with a duke here. We're working with a duke. Got it. And then they're gonna be like, we must show respect for this duke, lest we be in big trouble with his dukedom. So here we go. I'm saving for no reason. Excuse me. There we go. Let's make this happen. Hey everybody, are we friends? We're friendly, right? Friendly?
What easy prey you make, walking right within my blade's embrace.
I would prefer to not hug your
Creatures are
blade.
So simple to ensnare, Beretha. You mule too much about your task.
Forgiveness, Kithrak.
Did you just...
As for you, tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
Sylvie, did you just refer to Duke Pepperbottom as a fart butt? Did you just refer to our boy as a fart butt? I'll have you know, this butt is fartless, all right? And ain't got no stank. Just a little peppery. Let's see. Insight. You would have done so already if you didn't want something from me first. Insightful. Blah! Okay. Insightful boy. Insightful boy. Insightful boy? Insightful boy. Okay. Continue.
Deceptive for such an inferior creature. For you to keep sucking air, it is necessary for you
Calling me inferior?
something of worth. A vessel fell from the sky. We seek a precious weapon that was taken from it.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of
I'm
the
like underneath his sword. I'm too short.
afraid. You attune your mind.
His sword's like poking into my forehead.
Artifact does not want to part from you.
God,
It
what a
does
beautiful
not
boy,
want to
though.
fall into
The gorgeous man. I forgot about the nose ring. Oh, it's so
Help us
good.
find it, and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
And they've got a lot of words for leaving you alive or dead. How about... I like the idea of producing the artifact and just being like, here you go. I don't care about this thing. But I'm gonna say, I'll help if I can.
Of course, obedience is your only hope. Now stand still.
Okay.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
He's casting Detect Thoughts. Steal your mind to resist it. Okay. The only thing he's gonna find in there is just
Nothing even approaching.
folders and folders of porn. Just non-stop. Probably furry porn, specifically. Gigabytes of it. Petabytes. If you let me live, I could search for the weapon. Friends? Let me win? Ha-ha!
Unlikely you'd be successful, but it costs me nothing to spare your sorry life.
Damn.
Very well, Istik. Seek out survivors from the ship that crashed on this wretched world. Bring me their heads. Bring me the weapon. If you succeed, the reward will be great. Now go.
Excellent. Free XP, no fight, everything is fine. I've made some good friends. This is wonderful. This is the best possible outcome. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Okay, bye. Thanks for the stuff. And now I can make my way to the actual merchant that I've been trying to make my way towards. Because I kind of killed the rest of them. I should rephrase that. I was forced to end the suffering of some miserable people who thought that they could go against the Duke. Which was just a misjudgment on their part. Dev is a serial mass murderer. I'm sorry, what? No, I'm not. I haven't killed anyone. I've ended the lives of several people, but I don't think I've ever killed anybody. Making my way to the creche. Walking creche. That's the same thing? What does killing people have to do with ending their life? I don't understand. Not making sense to me. Duke serial killer? Disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly. Actually, yeah, no, I'm strong disagree, actually. All right, hey, you, I want to sell you things.
I'm exceptionally well off.
And I am exceptionally good looking.
Seems like
because I'm Duke Pepperbottom.
A friendly face.
I do have a friendly face.
Blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
She's so mad. Looks like a temple?
It certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Oh, they were rude to her?
To call that hole a creche, as if it weren't actually a murderous training camp.
I mean, that's what a creche is.
I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs.
Hello, Gina. Welcome in. How's it going? Good to see you. Oh, hey to you as well. Oh, hey, it's you. How much is your offer?
Not enough, clearly. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition. The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course.
I could picture somebody looking at the Duke and be like, oh, a walking seat. Don't mind if I do. Okay, first of all, rude. Second of all, no one sits on my boy without his express permission. With the right application of force and lift, it could be possible. A flying gnome. I need an airfoil, of course, and a source of propulsion. What?
Look, I just need someone to fetch me a Githek. Can you do that? You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
Sure. Give me money up front? Yeah, payment up front. Oh, heck yes. Add bonus. Friends, let's do this. Give me my money.
I suppose there is a reason I'm asking you to do it. Very well. Here's the money. Now, I expect a speedy delivery.
Free money. Okay, cool. Let's... Can you buy my shit?
Trust that an early payment has ensured swift action? What news of the Githyanki egg?
Bitch, I haven't moved. I just want to trade.
Very well, but I'll make note of how much...
Hello, Mets girl. What's going on? Gina said I had my Lae'zel kill her in one turn last run. Oh, that's very good. Oh, that's so good. I love Lae'zel's... I love that Lae'zel has exactly one mode, which is 110%. Like, whatever is going on, she is more invested than anyone could possibly be. Be it, like, talking to someone to learn some information, or killing somebody, or fucking your brains out. Like, she has exactly one mode, which is give 110%. Okay, let's buy some camp supplies. What can we do as far as clothing the boy goes? Scroll of Shatter sounds pretty nice, actually. I'm gonna take that. Let's oh wait, no, I want to be on. Wait, no, trade is what I want. Yes, okay. Sell my shit. Here, buy all my crap. I have so much crap. Please buy all of it. Just buy it all. Oh, hey. I got inspired for having money. Very good. Boots, leather boots. Don't care about those. Brass locket. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Sell those. Keep the grease bottle. Sell that. All right. Feeling good. No, I want to sell. Don't need this keychain. Don't need this soul coin. And now she's out of money, so I should probably buy things. Gloves of Baneful Striking. I literally have basically that, but better already? Question mark? Okay. Gloves of Cinder and Sizzle. Whenever the wearer deals cold damage and crushed with frost, That's medium armor. I can't really use that. Oh, I do like this one, but it doesn't apply on a solo character run. So, oop. Here's a cool... Oh, this is Hoppy! Oh, it's Hoppy! Not the most elegant of weapons. The war pick's cumbersome weight certainly allows it to be deadly in combat when wielded by a strong arm. Inexplicably, this one has a small rabbit carved into the handle. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Ooh, Cacophony is nice. I can smite people with this. Like, I've got... My current one is giving me the Melth arrow, right? But I could smite bitches. I'm not very good at doing that, though. Like, I'm not very good at hitting people. Damn it. Buy that. Let's do a Oil of Accuracy. Let's get some useful arrows. Get Thieves' Tools while we're here, because I'm just permanently out of Thieves' Tools. Take the Shatter. We'll take a Haste. And that's good. That's good. We'll stop there. We'll stop there. But I do have stuff to sell you back at my camp. So, go to camp. Grab my chest. Grab all this. Like, literally all of it, I think? Yeah. Yeah, literally everything. Literally everything is going to get sold. Add to wares. Wait. Go in inventory. There we go. Okay. Then we're going to go back to where we were. Oh, this is going to take some time. Oh, this is going to take... Oh, no. All right, well, we've got some time. Let's all bond while we're waiting to... I should have just done leave camp, so I went back to the exact same spot. My bad. All right, well, you know, we'll get there when we get there. It's about the journey, right? Not about the destination. So, how y'all doing? Are we having a good day? Are we having a good sort of week in general? You know, what's your biggest regret in life? What is currently causing you to have anxiety? What's your social security number? Like, just, you know, whatever kind of information you feel like sharing right now. This is a good time to do it as we make our way. We don't have the time for that. Let's trauma bond. I'm so close to being able to trade. Okay, here we go. Jax has been a fantastic day since about 2 Eastern.
What news of the Githyanki egg?
That hurts. That hurts. It hurt me. You've hurt me. Trade.
Very well, but I'll make note of how much time you waste trawling.
Sell wares. Insufficient gold. This bitch does not have enough gold for my wares. Wait, no, I want the camp supplies. Wait, why is that? No. Remove from wares. Send to camp. That can be sold. That can be sold. That can be sold. Okay. I brought too many things, apparently. I don't want the trap discard. Why? No, be out of wares. Okay. Can you buy these? You have 4 gold left now. What can I buy from you to give you gold so that I can sell you more things? A camp supply pack, sun melon half, a butter bun. Okay. Some cabbage. All right. I mean, I guess. Oh, healing potions for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Detect thoughts potion is good. Featherfall potion is good. Oh, did I sell a bunch of camp supplies? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. How about we get back to selling all this? Maybe? Sell all these? Nope, insufficient gold. How about just these? People need to have more money. That's what I'm talking about. People should just have more money.
Happy, are we?
Like,
Very well then.
I need to sell you items and you don't have enough items. You don't have enough money to buy my items, and that's a problem for me. Take all of this. Send to camp. All of this also go to camp. Sort by weight. Let's get the rest of this stuff put away. Send to camp. Don't want Lump's Warhorn. Go to camp. Go to camp. All of these go to camp. Okay. Let us make our way to the crash. To the crash. Oh, should I talk to the bird? I'm gonna talk to the bird. I'm gonna talk to the bird. Where do I have a... I'm pretty sure I've got an animal speaking potion. Somewhere. Pretty sure. I thought I did. Well, she had some, but I really thought that I had some. Okay, well, now I gotta go back because I'm pretty sure she had Potion of Animal Speaking. Do I not? Yeah, no, it's right here. Literally in my hotbar. Okay, okay. Now I can speak with animals. Now we're gonna go talk to a bird and it's gonna be good. The second best bird to talk to in the game. The first best bird to talk to in the game lives in Baldur's Gate and is one of the best conversations you can have in this game, honestly.
Step carefully. There's a
Oh, a repulsion mine. I'm going to ignore that. Dragon is large bird? No, dragon is large, ow! Dragon is large lizard, technically.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off.
A lot of attitude from a little bird.
It wouldn't be so little if I had a proper dinner and a nest.
Is that why you're grumpy? You're hungry?
Not just hungry, but also, yes, I am hungry.
Is there not enough food around here?
Bloody eagles turned up and turfed me out my first nest. It's not even like the eagles need my nest. The drunk lizards they eat aren't hard to catch.
Trying to figure out what these lizards might be. Not a clue.
I'll alcoholic lizards didn't show up much in your studies of the natural world.
Do you want me to go deal with the eagles for you?
You? Kill an eagle? But if you think you can, then please kill the eagles. They're the worst.
They're the worst. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye on the roof. Rude bastards, those eagles. Deserve a little comeuppance.
Gotta go fight some eagles. For my friend's honor. My bird friend. Yump. Berry bush? I can pick berries? Video games appealing to the male fantasies. I can finally pick berries. Oh, yes. Okay. Finally, a game where I can pick some damn berries. I'm trying to go to the apple orchard and hold someone's hand. All right? All right? That's what I'm trying to do in a video game. Silver amulet. Potion of greater healing. Oh, fuck yeah. Money. Hell yeah. An autumn crocus. Men only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. It's to go to the apple orchard and hold hands. Which is genuinely just gross. That's just nasty. There's kids there. Speaking of there's kids there, last night I went to go to a pizza establishment only to learn, because I was excited. This pizza establishment that's like kind of nearby is it's like one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite pizza establishments, right? And I recently learned that they were open on Mondays. They used to be closed on Monday and Tuesday. Now they're open 7 days a week, and I'm all excited about that. But I then learned by going there and finding out the very hard way that kids eat free on Mondays. I literally noped out. Like, I literally gave up. Like, I went to the place that I was planning to go to for dinner and then, like, turned around and left because there was just a flock of children. There was I don't even know, a murder of children? Like a swarm? A blizzard of children, perhaps? And there's like now like this like outdoor playground there too. So there was just like children running around screaming and throwing things at each other. And like a bunch of beleaguered looking parents just trying to like eat some pizza and drink a beer and pretend that they like don't have kids for a little bit. So that was my experience getting pizza yesterday. Which is to say I didn't, but I think I'm gonna try again tonight. But yeah, I saw a person that I know who has a child. I saw them like as I was approaching, and I was like, "Oh hey!" And they came up and to my car, and literally like my window was still up. I hadn't rolled my window down yet to like say hi. They literally just started going like this. They were like waving me away. They were just like, "You don't want to be here. You just this is not. You don't want to be here." Oh, stretchy boy. Stretchy boy. Okay, I don't think I want to do this fight just yet, actually. I'm gonna save this for next time. Hit save. I said hit save. Okay. Thank you for joining me for this leg of Duke Pepperbottom's journey. He will return in whenever he returns. Okay. Ending game. So we're coming up towards the end of ye old Streamerino, if you will. Milo, you have to go? Bye, Milo. I miss you already. Anyway, that was fun, albeit mostly inventory management, but that's okay. Half of an RPG is inventory management anyway. So, Metz Girl says, "Oh man, I popped in way too late." It's okay. I went to go pick up the pencil and dropped it. Hold on. Okay. No worries. That's okay because VODs from the VODs channel. Here, look, there's a link to it and you can follow it. Isn't that great? Also, if I set everything up correctly, y'all, I've been doing a whole bunch of like automation of things. It fucked up this Monday, and it posted the stuff keeps happening link before it was actually live. That was a fun bug. But I've been working a whole bunch on like automation and whatnot, and like trying to automate just like removing the minutia of actually posting everything everywhere. Like if I upload a video to YouTube, I then need to like post on like 8 different places. Go watch this, because the world is terrible and we have 1,000 networks that all don't talk to each other. So I've been working on like automation stuff, and if I did it correctly, anytime a VOD gets uploaded to my VODs channel now, it should be automatically posted into Discord and my socials and whatnot. So hopefully that'll be a thing, and it'll start making it a little bit easier to find the VODs after a stream. So we'll see if that works today. I hope, but we'll find out. One of these days I want to show you, like on stream, I'll show you like how I'm doing the automation stuff and like what I'm using, because it's pretty fucking cool, and I want to show people how to do that. So that would be fun. I am going to close up shop here a smidge early. I'm going to, oh my God, look at this dog. I'm going to take care of this thing. That there's technically, there's a dog there, technically. If you look really closely, there's a dog on that bed. It's kind of hard to see, but he's there. He is there. I promise. Love how cozy he looks. Snug boy. The paws are just out here and twitching. Yeah, the paw twitches are really, really good. They're really, really good. I wish I could get you a closer shot, but I don't have the extension cord attached to the camera right now, so it can't quite reach. Tragic. I'll have to get like a remote camera feed somehow, so I can just like have a camera, like a top-down. Oh my God. Imagine if we could have a top-down view of the dog bed. A top-down flop view, a flop cam, if you will. Oh my goodness. I'll look into this. I will investigate what it would take to get a flop cam, because that would be ideal. And it needs to be sponsored. If I do a flop cam, right, it needs to be like flop cam sponsored by Powerade, right? It wouldn't actually be a real brand. We would make up the brands that it's sponsored by, but the flop cam needs to have a sponsor. Like sponsored by Wags, sponsored by Tomato, sponsored by Sylvie, sponsored by Gay. Okay, I'm gonna walk the dog. I'm gonna rub his belly, and then I'm gonna feed him. So he's in for a good evening. Let me tell you. And I'm gonna get some pizza, hopefully, without children, which would be great. I got a vasectomy, but there's still children. It didn't work. It must not have taken. I'll go talk to the doctor and figure it out. Like, there's still children in my neighborhood and at the pizza place I'm trying to go to. Hey doc, what's up with that? So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know what I need to do to fix that part, but anyway. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Here are some plugs of things. Definitely check out Many Worlds Tavern, which is coffee and tea and whatnot. You can use coupon code DEV10 to get 10% off of various caffeinated beverages. So do that. Definitely check out my Patreon if you want to be first in line to learn more about Proscenium and have a chance to do some Proscenium playtesting with yours truly. Patreon is one of the best ways to support me at this point. It starts at $3 a month. Tiers go up from there, and any tier gets you access to the entirety of the backlog of content. There are like dozens and dozens of extra bonus videos and vlogs and whatnot out there. In addition to, at this point, half of a dramatic reading of the infamous My Immortal fan fiction as an audiobook. I need to work on that more. But anyway, there's a bunch of stuff on my Patreon. $3 a month gets you everything on there. I would very much appreciate your support. Otherwise, there's also the shop. merch from .dev or shop.endeavorance.camp. Check out my merch store. I added I'm adding a couple more things. I actually had an idea recently that I wanted to add a bunch more lower cost items, specifically in the like bits and bobs category. So expect more magnets and stickers and just like small little tchotchkes and whatnot that aren't so much in the like $30 to $50 piece of clothing kind of range or whatever. So I will let you know when I get more stuff like that. Pins, yes, pins, things in that category. I'll let you know when all that stuff is live. And there's that. Okay, other than that, be in my Discord. Be in my Discord. Do it. Do that. All right, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now. You all have been absolutely wonderful today. Thank you so much for an excellent stream. This has been really fun. I had a great time nerding out about the Spires with y'all, and I hope that you're excited as I am, to dig more into the world of the Spires on this stream. So take care, be well. I will see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.